Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, April 9th. It's about 5:02 a.m. here in Seoul, South Korea, and the temperature outside is around 3 degrees Celsius. I'm waiting for the elevator to bring me down to street level here. I'm just checking out of my Airbnb. Although in this case, all that requires is to leave. And for this one, I'll be walking over to the subway and taking line 1 over to line 2, then line 2 over to Hongik station, and then I'll connect to the airport line and I'll take that to Incheon Terminal 1. And we are all ready to go. And if I forgot anything, oops, I'm pretty sure I didn't. So this area is Jongno. And no, there is no last call curfew here, so people tend to stay out late. I've certainly had my fair share of nights like that when I lived here. And one thing contributing to that, let me just pick my bag up so it's not making that loud noise. One thing contributing to that is the fact that the subway, I don't want to go this way. What am I doing? Is that the subway closes around midnight. Usually by 12:30, the last train will have gone. And it doesn't open again until about 5:30. So when people go drinking, they often tend to just wait until the subway opens. So I imagine there'll be some less than sober people down in the metro. And the first train, according to an app I downloaded, is 5:25. And I'll keep recording all the way, ideally, until I get to my hotel in Bangkok. So this will be another one of those city-to-city videos. It's possible these doors aren't even open or unlocked. Although I would think they would be. Oh, number 10 on the other side is open. Oh, there we go. So this is Hongik station on line 1. And that is the direction I am going. But my trip will cost, I think, 4,125 won, and I don't know how much I have on my T-Money card. So let's find out. English. Reload.
This is a vending device for some. Please select the lot to
Available
reload.
before reloading, 55. I should have enough. That's good news. It's one of the reasons why I came just slightly earlier. Yeah, this app says, oh, it'll take an hour and 15, and I need 41.51. Oh, I hear a train rolling in. Are you kidding? It said the first train would be 5:25. Maybe that's the other direction. Yeah, that must be in the other direction. And look at that monster of a subway system. Let me see here if the app tells me transfer 1112. I'm all the way down here at 102. So let's go to the other end of the platform. 안녕. Looks like someone was drinking a lot tonight. Bangkok. Bangkok. Taeguk. 네. Yeah, to Hongik, then Airport RX, then Incheon. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. He asked me where I was going. And Taeguk means Thailand. Miguk is USA, but Canada is just Canada. And that says L-E-B-E-T. Alternatively, I could get off at Seoul Station and transfer straight to the airport train. That's the way I took in, but I'm going to trust the app that this is the quicker way. It might have to do with the training or the timing of the trains. And I don't see any screen indicating when the next train is. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze. So what I'm going to do is, rather than just stand here and record dead air, is I will resume once the train rolls in. All right, I'll see you soon, I hope. And just a quick update. It is now 5:24 p.m. And according to the app, the first train will be rolling here at 5:25. And it should get me to the airport at 6:40 if all goes to plan. And I think I hear some trains. Here we go.
지금 인천에 열차가 들어오고 있습니다. The train for Incheon is approaching. 승객 여러분께서는 내리는 사람이 모두 하차한 다음 안전하게 승차하시기 바랍니다.
If only the TTC could run like clockwork, just like this metro. So I'm only going one stop here. Maybe I'll Head into the far end of the train.
도어가 열립니다.
출입문 닫습니다.
출입문 닫습니다. 안전하게 물러서시기 바랍니다. 트레인 도어가 닫힙니다.
Chungjeongno. So wasn't that handy? It told me exactly where to stand for the best transfer spot. So we are going up and over the other side of line 1. And there is no rush. I was wrong. Here comes a train. And for optimal transfer, I think I want to be between 6.4 and 8.2. So I'm not going to record this whole one. I think this is a number of stops we're going on.
출입문 닫습니다.
출입문 닫습니다.
So I am taking the train to Hongdae, which is ironically where I wanted to go last night, but I wasn't able to muster up the strength to get out. But what I'll do is I'll resume recording as we're pulling into Hongdae and make that transfer to the airport line. So I will see you soon.
전투와 수단 증상이나 NCP의 칼맞춤에 주의하시기 바랍니다. Please watch your step.
So what was amazing about that was I didn't notice it said that line 2 train would be rolling in at 5:32. And that's exactly when it did. Now it says there's a 7-minute walk to the airport line. And the next train will be at 5:48. Although I might actually be able to do better than that if I catch a train ahead of the one that it thinks I'll catch if I walk at a normal pace. This station is next to probably the biggest sort of drinking and nightlife area in the city, around Hongik University. Incheon International Airport. It looks like a train is rolling in, but in the other direction maybe. Incheon Airport. To the right here. It is 5:45, so I beat it. There's an optimal transfer for this one too, but I don't really think it matters. Especially not since I'm getting to the airport earlier. But this is a rather long ride. So I'd rather find a door that's not super lined up. There's the next train. And hopefully get a seat. So it is supposed to roll in at 5:48. This will take 52 minutes and travel 10 stops. And it is 5:47. It'll probably be 5:48 by the time the train departs. I'm not going to record the train ride, but I will resume just as we're pulling into the airport. I was kind of hoping that the clock would change to 6:40, so the app would have been bang on. And I suppose being off by a few seconds is still pretty accurate. So I am taking TG659. I would walk it, but there's a few people blocking the left side up there. And what's neat is that regular train also goes to Terminal 2. So they don't have to build a separate system to connect Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. You could just come over here and take this one if you need to transfer. And now to use my T-Money card for the last time.
뒤로 물러서서 카드를 다시 대어 주십시오. 천천히 통과해 주십시오.
All right, and it is back to Incheon Airport. Passenger Terminal 1 this way. I think I've got plenty of time. I do have a digital boarding pass, but it said on the pass to print it out, which is a bit weird. And again, someone blocking the left side. That's okay, I guess. This is consistently ranked as one of the top airports in the world. When Seoul had the Olympics back in 1988, it was Gimpo Airport. That was used mostly for people coming and going from that. Incheon didn't open until well after that. And recently they opened up a second terminal here. I think that's where Korean Air now flies out of. My flight's at 9:30, it's not even on the board yet, but flight's leaving at 8. There's already a notice to go to the gate. I have no idea what my check-in counter is. Let's see if it's on my boarding pass. Gate, nothing. Boarding, nothing. I know my seat. Oh well, I'll split the difference. Head down the middle here. probably all leading to the same place anyways. I could have taken the bus as well. That would have taken about the same amount of time. All right, here's the board up here. But there's so many flights. Mine might not even be on it yet. Let's see. Oh, there's a Thai Airways one. It says, oh, those are arrivals and departures. 9. I'm just looking for Thai Airways. I don't see anything telling me where that would be yet. Oh well. I was even looking for another Thai Airways flight because that would kind of tell me where the check-in counters are. See if I can get my phone on the airport Wi-Fi here. Well, there's some self-check-in screens over there. Check in easily. Passport scan. All right, I'm going to use this and I'll be back. Well, those are not for the airline that I'm flying. There should be a giant board here. Nope. Oh, maybe over here.
체크인을 마치신 출국 수속을 해주시기 바랍니다.
H03 to H17.
May I have your attention, please? From 7 a.m. international departures number 2, 3, 4, and number 5 will be
I think I have a video walking through here from 2019 actually. All right, one of these machines should be for Thai. There's Thai Airways. Jeju Asiana Air Seoul. Oh well, there's no line up here. I might as well. Oh, it says internet and mobile check-in. I think they still want us to come through here. At least I'll be able to get a paper boarding pass. The only thing throwing me off is my digital boarding pass is a PDF, and it says, please print this. I don't really even know how I would have done that. Oh well, I'm here in plenty of time. I haven't been to a manual check-in counter in a while. That's not true, I was in the Dominican. Anyways, once I have my paper boarding pass in hand, I'll come back and we'll walk over to security. Okay, so apparently that was the right thing to do. And they also wanted to see my flight back to Seoul from Bangkok, or rather Seoul to Bangkok and then onwards to Toronto. And I am going to gate 30, access to all departure gates. So I think this will lead us through immigration and then security. So I'll come back once I have cleared all of that. And I am through. That took about 25 or 30 minutes or so. And the immigration process was fully automated. And I am going to gate 30. There is an underground train you have to take. Or at least there was to certain gates. That might have changed with the opening of Terminal 2. So what I am going to do is just walk over to the gate. Then I'm going to stop recording, and I think I'm going to change. One thing about being in Korea is they like things hot. It was a very hot train ride. And since I'm going to a pretty hot country in Thailand, I can take these cargo pants off and replace them with shorts, and replace this long sleeve shirt with a t-shirt that I'm wearing underneath my sweater. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna find myself a meal because I haven't eaten yet. Here's gate 30. This will easily be the nicest airport I'm passing through on this trip. That's probably the bird there. All right, there's a cleaning station thingamajig in front of that bathroom. The last time I went to Thailand from this airport, I also flew out of this area. There was quite a lineup for Dunkin', so let's just head over to a bathroom here. There's really not much more to this section of the terminal anyways. And I think what I'm gonna do is on the way back, rather than do one of these full end-to-end videos, I'm just going to do a Incheon Airport transfer video. There's another cafe that's quite busy. All right, so maybe I'll come back. Maybe I shouldn't point the camera at the washroom once it's time to board. I'm not really sure, but either way, I will see you somewhat soon. into the plane we go. I am sitting in 41K. Okay.
For side turn right, please.
Thank you. This is fancy. Reminds me of that time I flew business class. Oh, so 41K. 38, 39. All right, and I am in my seat here at 41K. And it looks like everything on that screen is in Thai. And when I chose this seat online, this entire row was empty, although I have a feeling it's not going to remain that way. Also, I don't think I'll have the best view of the takeoff, as you can see. This kind of defeats the whole purpose of choosing a window seat. Oh well. It'll be better than nothing, as long as I can hold off from having to run to the loo 100 times. Anyways, I will check back later. Just checking in again, but so far everything is coming up Millhouse. Look at that. The plane seems to be relatively full, despite plenty of overhead compartment space. And I don't see anyone else walking onto the plane. I did change the seat last night. I was trying to be strategic and land a window and no seatmates. And if I pulled it off, I'm going to give myself a pat in the back. It won't quite be as good as Air Canada Signature Class, but it's pretty much as good as it gets in economy. Uh-oh, here comes someone. Nope. All right, I will report back. Alright, so the captain has just turned off the seatbelt sign and we appear to have reached altitude. I'm just enjoying this awesome view of the wing. I should mention this is a 777-200ER. So it's another Boeing. As some would say, if it ain't Boeing, I ain't going. Or you could flip that around and say, if it's Boeing, I ain't going. Either way, I don't really care. And the flight time should be about 5 hours and 20 minutes. And I do believe I'll be getting a meal on this flight. So when that is served, I'll check back. Also, I would rather have this than a premium economy seat with people beside me, so I got pretty lucky here. Alright, it is time for another review of the loo. We've got a change table, a toilet. There is not much space in here at all. Chiang Mai tea flower perfume. Someone's discarded tissue, some hand soap, water, and tissues, and paper towel. Keep in mind this is shortly after takeoff. We'll see if the condition of this holds up. If I do come back and it's a disaster, I'll do an update, but this is a pretty standard tiny ass plane washroom. I can barely fit in here. I'm not even that big. It's certainly a far cry from the last loo I reviewed on a plane, but anyways, that is it. So I will see you back in the seat. And food has arrived. I had a choice between a chicken curry dish or this pork with rice and gochujang sauce. And obviously that's what I opted to get. And that comes with some broccoli and what looks like cucumber on the side. There's the sauce and some bread, a salad with Thousand Island dressing, some dessert, and kimchi. And of course a Thai beer. They had Budweiser or Singha, so that was a pretty easy choice. And a bottle of water, which will probably find its way into my backpack. Anywho, I'm going to consume most of this and I'll report back how it was. And I'm back just a couple of minutes later, and even though I wasn't that hungry as I just ate a big meal at Taco Bell, which served as my breakfast before boarding, this was actually excellent. And the gochujang sauce is really spicy, so my mouth is kind of on fire right now. The salad was decent. I wasn't going to eat the cake, but I told myself I'd take a bite just so I could let you know how it tasted, and it is so good. I almost ate the whole thing, but I pumped on the brakes just at the end there. And I'm not going to touch the bread. We'll let the beer be my source of empty calories, well, the beer and the cake, but thumbs up on that. For an economy class meal, that's about as good as it gets. I'm going to give that a 9.5 out of 10. I'm kind of curious as to what the chicken curry would have been like. I think as this is a flight between Korea and Thailand, I'm assuming that would have been Thai curry on that other dish. But yeah, they did a good job. The pork was well cooked. It wasn't dry. It wasn't rubbery. It's definitely way too good to be served at a hospital. And everything else, pretty good. Cake, also excellent. But still, there's hands down the best part of the meal. Anywho, I'll see you when we're landing. You know what time it is. Another review in the loo. This time I'm up at the front. And this one is way bigger. I think you could properly join the Mile High Club in this one. Yeah, that's it. It's basically a bigger bathroom. And a little bit cleaner and a little bit nicer. I give this one A certified 9.6 out of 10. Yoink. my, it is hot. I think the captain said it was 35 degrees Celsius here. And welcome to Suvarnabhumi BKK International Airport. That was a pretty good flight. Made excellent by the fact that I had no seatmates. Now, last time I was at this airport, getting through arrivals was actually a breeze. It didn't take very long at all. And they scrapped the whole arrival card thing you used to have to fill out. But traditionally, both airports in Bangkok have been really annoying in terms of the wait at immigration. Let me just take a quick look at their plans here. All right. I have cell service. I know it's a bit of a noob move. Get your SIM card at the airport here. You can get them for less for sure outside of the airport. And the best deal is getting a TrueMove SIM from 7-Eleven. That's what I did last time, but you don't pay that much more here. And now I already have it taken care of. And that's going to be good enough for live streaming. Got a 15-day 100 gigabyte SIM card at full speed. It was 1,400 baht, which is actually kind of expensive. I could have got a TrueMove one for probably half of that, but this is also the best carrier in the country by far. Either way, it's taken care of. Excuse me. Thank you. And my microphone is kind of dangling precariously off my backpack. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. Arrivals. Unfortunately, it looked like we were dropped off at one of the furthest possible gates. The arrivals should be just up ahead here. The DTAC Happy Tourist SIM. I used to be quite loyal to DTAC and I have no idea why. Yeah, their equivalent to what I got would have been 1,200 baht. So about $7 or $8 cheaper. And into the zoo that is immigration here. Although it doesn't look that bad. And I am through. That didn't take very long. Although I might pick up a few more dollars. Or rather, Thai baht. Nothing to declare. Oh, the joys of not checking bags. And often you'll have 100,000 people ask you if you want a taxi when you come here. Just like with the SIM cards, you do get a slightly better rate on cash in the city. I'm not going to be changing very much. All right, I think this person's just about finished. All right, and now it's time to head down to the train. I started recording a little earlier, but I realized I forgot to turn my audio recorder on. Oops. You just missed me walking maybe about 30 meters or so over to this escalator. So I'll be heading down to the airport rail line and then taking that to the BTS system and then getting off at Ploenchit station, as that's a very close walk to my hotel. And I'll be cutting out most of my time on the train in BTS. If there's more than one of you, it's not a terrible idea to take a taxi. Although I would check the time of day, as traffic, especially into like Sukhumvit, can be absolutely terrible. Airport rail link. I'll be back here in a few days, as I'll be flying out again. This is kind of a little siesta. I'm recording videos right now. There's always lineups at these things. Oh, there's one that's free. Probably not for long. And it's gone. All right, English. Price. Let me pull out 100 baht here. Good old Thailand, the land where giant heavy coins accumulate like there's no tomorrow. It's nuts. So the key here is don't lose the chip. I've got plenty of metal on me, I guess. And I tripped the detector. Do a quick pat down. I've got my wallet, my passport. It is 2 p.m. I remember coming here in like 2007. Things look pretty full. Oh well. That worked. And I guess I don't have a seat. I think this will take about 35 minutes or so. And I will be back.
Thai Station. Please mind the gap between train and platform. สถานีพญาไทโปรดใช้ความระมัดระวังขณะก้าวออกจากรถขอบคุณผู้โดยสารทุกท่านที่ใช้บริการรถไฟฟ้าซิตี้ไลน์เราหวังเป็นอย่างยิ่งว่าท่านจะได้รับความสะดวกสบายจากการให้บริการของเราขอบคุณค่ะ We hope you enjoy our service and have a nice journey. Thank you. 感谢各位乘客使用总系统服务，希望你以后我们都努力用这种服务。
This heat is already ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure I want to go down here. And make my way over to the BTS line, which I think is just up there. Well, there you go, 26 minutes to the airport. So there'll be some vending machines coming up. Unfortunately, it's a weekend, so I don't think the BTS will be as rammed as it sometimes is. Out of service. Dope. Let's see if that'll be enough. I want to go to one sheet. Okay, 32. All right. More to go. 7 more to go. There we go. Some useless souvenirs. Escape. Well, it works, and I believe I want to go to Kiha, not Phuket, which makes sense because I want to go in the direction that I'm walking, and everything drives on the left here. Here we go. Let's see if I can squeeze on. Not in that one. Sorry.
Next station, Ratatouille.
And I'll say it once more, it is hot. Holy shit. All right. Next stop, hotel. More specifically, shower in the hotel. So I'm going to give this thing my card. It's going to eat it. And then we are off to the races. It feels like an hour ago I was just getting off the airplane. I think I've been speed running this. some of that sweet Bangkok traffic. I could have got off at this or the next one, Nana. But I'm pretty sure this is a little bit closer walking distance. I'm going to have to cross a set of old rail tracks just coming up. Thank you. I know it's preferable to use the local language when you travel, but thank you is pretty universal. Oh wow, they've cleared this out. This used to be like a big market. There's still a bit of it left. Right around the corner. I wonder what's up with that. I'm pretty sure that was here when I was here in October. There's that old rail line. So this area is Sukhumvit. You could think of this as downtown. I've stayed all over Bangkok in years past. I find this is the most convenient area by far. But a lot of people have a love it or hate it type preference with this area. There's a McD's and a Tim Hortons. So yeah, my hotel is definitely closer to that station. That was the right call. And this is the street. But no, I am not staying at the Marriott. I've stayed at a few different hotels on this street before. And there's a hotel coming up on the right that I had booked for this trip, but I've canceled it. I'll point that out as I walk past. How is that guy not just sweating himself silly? So parallel to Soi 2 is Soi 4, which is one street over in that direction. And there used to be a little connector called Raja Alley that has disappeared in recent years. There's the Shema or Shama serviced apartments. I wonder if you can cut through there somehow and snake your way over. So most of the hotels on these side sois here from the main road that are down a ways offer a shuttle service that'll take you to the main road. So if this short walk seems like a bit much, can get a free lift down, and if you're in luck, you can get a lift back up if your timing works out. So this hotel on the right used to be a very popular 5-star hotel under a different brand. And a few years ago, Hilton got it and rebranded it a DoubleTree. DoubleTree is not normally their highest end of hotel, but it still looks fantastic. But where I am staying is just up here on the left. And it's a nice quiet soy. Here's the hotel icon on the left. This is one of the ones I've stayed at. It's a great little hotel. It's very modern. It's got a really nice rooftop pool. But so does the one I'm going to, which I've never been to. The Sure Stay Plus. Here we go. So I'm going to go check in, and then I'll come back and sign off once I'm in my room. Swadika. And I've checked in, so I hope you enjoyed this journey starting from my Airbnb in Jongno in downtown Seoul all the way to my much nicer hotel here in Bangkok. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support the channel, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. And there is a super thanks button appearing below the video if you wish to say thanks that way. All right, I'm gonna get out of these hot, sticky clothes and jump into the shower. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.